Hi everybody, we're going to do a quick core workout today. First, I'm going to explain some things that you can do for your warm up and cool down to make sure that you're warming up properly and also cooling down properly. And then I'll explain what our workout's going to look like for the day. So a few things that you can do. Go ahead and get into your tabletop position, so hands wide, knees below your hips. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze is going to come forward. Exhale, round to your spine, push into your hands and look at your belly button. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round to your spine. Maybe doing that 3 to 5 times, whatever feels good. From there, bring your knees wide, big toes touch. Bring your hands out in front into a child's pose position. But in this child's pose, we're going to walk our hands side to side, feeling a stretch through your opposite oblique. You can either hold for 10 seconds on each side, or you can just keep alternating side to side for about 10 times total. From that position, bring your hands wide, push yourself up so that your shoulders are in front of your wrists, and then go ahead and bring your knees together and softly drop your hips towards the mat. Push your shoulders away from your ears and back and lock them together. If this is too intense, you can come down onto your forearms, and from this position, push into the mat for a little bit less sensation in your low back. Once you hold up for about 10 seconds, go ahead and flip over onto your butt, and then we're going to take a twist. So go ahead and bring one leg straight, one leg over, and then go ahead and bring your opposite elbow to the outside of your opposite leg, sitting up nice and tall. Good, then switch after 10 seconds. Very nice. So after you do that for your warm-up, you can also do that for your cool down. So today's rep scheme is going to look like it's going to be 12 to 15 reps, completely up to you how many you would like to complete, and then 2 to 3 rounds or sets. Each of the exercises is paired with another, so this is going to be a superset type of workout, and there's 4 different sets. I know it all sounds confusing, but as we walk through it, it'll become more clear, and I'll make sure that it gets posted with today's workout. So our first exercise in our first set is a double crunch. So you're going to lay on back. Hands are going to come behind your head. We'll go ahead and plant your feet. From this position, you're going to lift your knees and your low back up off of the mat at the same time, attempting to tap your elbows towards your knees and come back down. Should look something like this. After that, we have a reverse crunch. So same type of position, laying flat on your back. You can have your hands in 3 different positions, and I'll show you what that looks like with your legs. You can have your hands tucked underneath your glutes. You can grab on the outsides of your mat, or you can raise your shoulder blades up, palms face up, like so. So first option, reverse crunch, feet are extended all the way up, hands tucked below your glutes. Little raise as you use the momentum and your low abs to pull your feet up to the ceiling. Next option, grabbing onto the outsides of your mat. And last option, palms face up, lifting through your shoulder blades, same type of position. Cool, that's your first set. Your second set is an oblique crunch and a star crunch. So your oblique crunch, you're going to come down onto one knee and one hand for that stability. Then you're going to reach your opposite hand up over by your ear and extend your toe out to the side. From here, you're going to bring your elbow to your knee. Big reach each time, big crunch. Very nice. After that, you're going to flip over onto your back, laying down nice and flat. Feet are going to come into a small V position, and same with your arms up overhead. So from here, you're going to bring your opposite hand to your opposite foot. So you have a couple options here as well. You can simply lift your foot and touch your toe with your opposite hand, or you can add a pike position by coming up onto your glute and then touching your opposite toe with your opposite hand while popping up onto your tailbone or sit bones. Sound good? Perfect, that's your second set. Your third set is a double or single leg stretch and then a crisscross scissor. So for your double leg stretch, you're going to get into that banana shape. So reach your arms above your head, pull your biceps towards your ears and palms face in. Legs are going to extend so you feel like you're in that banana shape. From here, you're going to draw both knees in, maybe touching your shins, and then extend back out. If this is too difficult, you can do one knee at a time, which is that single knee stretch. Nice. After that, we have those big scissor kicks. So we're going to do nice wide scissor kicks with our feet. Once again, hands can be underneath the glutes or grabbing the bottom. Or if you want to add that twist, I'm going to show you that option too. So once again, nice big scissors. You can grab the outside of your mat. Or if you would like, you could place your hands behind your head and give a crunch to that opposite elbow to that opposite knee. Nice. After that, we're going to flip over into a plank position, starting that fourth set. We're going to come down onto our elbows. You can have your palms flat or interlace those fingers, whatever feels best. Untuck those toes, squeeze your core. Imagine that you're drawing your elbows towards your toes to engage your core. From here, you're going to come up onto your tippy toes and back down. This is called a body saw. Very nice. And then our last exercise is a lunge with a twist. So when you're standing up and you come into that lunge position, bringing your elbows out to the side, press them forward, palms slightly back, and you're going to twist to one side, stand all the way back up, and then twist to the other. Or you can stay on your knees like I am as well, alternating side to side, doing 12 to 15 total, like so. Awesome. After that, we, of course, have a burner. So if you feel like you're like, wow, my core is not sore at all yet, or tired, I've got a little exercise to kind of, like a finisher, to really burn through the end. So after you do your 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps for 2 to 3 times each, you're gonna flip over onto your back. Completely optional, but it's a nice one. You're going to lift your shoulders off of the ground, head is an extension of your spine. Flex your feet and then bring your calves parallel to the ground. Palms face downward, and from here you're going to give 100 pumps in this position. This is called 100. It's the reason you do 100 of these. After you're done with your 100, you can do all those warm-up exercises as cool-down exercises. Like I said, I will put everything you need to know into the description, and then maybe I'll put a little playlist so that you can follow along. All right, team, have a great day, and I can't wait for more fitness videos coming your way soon.